Sometimes humans find themselves in a dicey situation and along comes an unexpected helper. These top 10 hero animals that saved human lives will tug at your heartstrings, starting with these black dogs that saved the life of a senior citizen. When ancient humans began to adopt settling down and farming, dogs were their trusted allies when it came to agriculture and guiding their herds. Today, humans and dogs have continued on the path of friendship, which is why it is common to see dogs show their absolute loyalty to their owners. In this video, the two black dogs demonstrated why humans are going to have dogs around for many years to come. The senior citizen in the footage is obviously about to access his compound when the men of the underworld accost him. Anyone in this position will surely freeze. To avoid any mishap, the senior citizen allowed the thieves to have a free day. The situation changed in the older man's favour though, when two black dogs, who obviously have a good relationship with the senior, charged at the robbers. Not minding that the robbers were armed, the dogs attacked the robbers and also called the attention of others. The bravery displayed by these two dogs not only saved the elderly man's life, it saved him his car and other possessions that the thieves would have stolen as well. No doubt wolves are the ancestors of our modern domesticated dogs. Humans began to accommodate dogs when some of their ancestors began to transition from wild beasts into domesticated companions. Modern dogs are lovely, but when they are not in a playful mood, they often bring out their inherent savage attitude. Understanding when to play calm and knowing when to be furious is what saved this farmer when he suddenly ran into a pack of wolves. Had it been he was alone, he'd probably not stand a chance against voracious beasts' fangs. Luckily for the farmer, he had his shepherd dog with him. The wolves knew they outnumbered the shepherd dog and its owner. However, the fact that the dog did not cave in, but instead challenged its wild counterpart, not only saved the farmer's life, it also saved the dog's skin. Because there's a chance the pack would devour both the farmer and the dog, had the furry animal not exerted his authority in the battle of supremacy between wild and domesticated canines. Now, beyond barking to notify you about the presence of a stranger on your turf, dogs often play the role of bodyguard. In this video, the cream and white coloured dog did all it could to protect its owner's young son from a neighbour's dog. The boy was first to see the black dog coming far off. On sighting the invader, the brave dog knew immediately that the incoming dog did not have good intentions and that its prediction was right. Before the invading dog could successfully pin and maul the boy, the brave canine swung into a defensive mode to protect its owner's son. Not only did the dog protect the boy, but it ensured it gave the intruder a run for its money by furiously chasing it away from their playing arena. Day successfully saved. You ripper! Wait till you see number one on our list. Just when you think that this baby animal won't make it, a hero came a-knocking at the right time. Now please share this with your friends and subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos. At every era of human history, and even across different cultures, it's a very common thing to see that many people prefer dogs than they do cats. For most people, their opinion about cats is that they are difficult to train compared to dogs. However, cats are also human old-time buddies. In ancient Egypt and Rome, cats were revered because of their role in protecting crops and preventing disease. Today, cats have become more useful for domestic videos, often criticised for having a mind of their own, especially tending only to their own business. The cat in this footage proved otherwise. While carefully observing the infant crawling into a dangerous spot, the smart cat immediately limps toward the infant to avoid a catastrophic event. Without the cat's prompt action, the toddler could have endangered himself. Hey, do you think humans are the only ones who get angry when a second or third party negligence leads to injury or damage? Well, you may be wrong. Cats are smart and they can sense when something has gone wrong with their immediate space, especially with someone they have a bond with. In this footage, a babysitter's negligence led to a situation where a child in her care broke a glass that eventually caused the child an injury. While trying to remedy the situation, the baby started crying. Not having that, a cat who lives in the same house hurriedly came into the scene. After carefully observing what happened, the cat sensed that the babysitter's negligence caused the accident. Not minding the size and height of the babysitter, the cat started attacking the babysitter. If the fight between the two was a boxing match, the cat would have been declared the winner of this bout. Does the cat hate the babysitter? We don't think so. The only reason the cat was angry was that it felt that the babysitter failed to provide safety for the child in her care. Have you ever witnessed an animal coming around just in time to save a situation? Let us know in the comments. Any time, any day, and irrespective of the situation, big cats will always remain wild and dangerous animals. Yes, humans were successful in taming and converting some wild animals into domestic animals. Still, those in the wild will always tend to respond to their natural impulses, even when they live outside the wild. This footage tells us all we need to know about the big cats. While the caregiver of this big cat was pampering one of the lions in his care, he never knew one of the big cats, a leopard, was trying to sneak on him and attack. The man's life was saved from the intending savage leopard by a tiger. This tiger was carefully watching the leopard charging from afar towards the cat's caregiver. Take a second to imagine if the tiger had not intervened to stop the leopard. Well, your guess is as good as ours. Now this clip is a clear indication that everybody needs somebody for direction, even if the direction provider is a dog. The blind man in this footage would have fallen into a ditch had the dog not redirected his step. The dog ensured that the physically challenged man didn't get into a painful accident. The dog didn't stop there. It went further to direct the physically challenged man to a safe route. Acting like this is a clear testament to the fact that dogs, just since time immemorial, are one of humans' most needed companions. Absolutely true blue. Hey, remember to subscribe and share this video if you like it. Make sure your friends are across it. This next hero animal saved an entire family from what could have been an absolute bloodbath. Across the US, bear attacks from either grizzly or black bears are not uncommon, especially when holiday goers unknowingly stumble into bear routes. Like other bear attacks, this footage captures how a family was almost attacked by a bear on their fishing trip. Before the bear appeared, the family already caught some salmon fish, one of the grizzly bear's favourite meals. The bear was not only big in size, but it was also very hungry, and you could see the look on its face signalling, "I need those fish." Sighting the bear from a distance, a member of the family pulled out a long gun to scare the approaching vicious bear. The dogs on the trip realised the bear's daring move, so they jumped up front ahead of their owner. On a size level, the bear is way bigger than the two dogs combined. But they had one thing, aside from the sparkling gun of their owner. The dogs had courage. True grit. From an animal perspective, it's safe to see the dog yell at the incoming bear so hard that the bear didn't wait for the dog owner to fire the first shot before it ran away, thus saving the family a cost on their arsenal budget and, of course, a lot of money on hospital bills. Elephants may not have earned the title of king of the jungle, but having the title of the biggest land mammal is still worthy of celebration. Elephants are highly intelligent and are also territorial in nature. They don't like sharing grazing lands or waterholes with any other animals. The combination of their size and intelligence is why they're one of the key components of circus organisations and amusement parks. When an elephant is your friend, they can go out of their way to see that you get out of trouble. In this footage, the elephant knew its handler was in a tough spot, and rather than watch him being strangled to death, the elephant showed its unwavering support by stepping into the ring to rescue its handler. The oppressor saw the elephant coming, and he knew he stood no chance against the giant beast. Best option? Run away. And he did just that. To be sure his handler is saved, the elephant hovered around him to pass a warning message on to anyone who messes with his human. Dogs. Dogs are a natural when it comes to swimming. While advanced training on navigating different water levels is an add-on, just like dogs, it's not unusual to see a deer doing a river crossing. However, in the case of this young deer, it was unfortunate and it could have died if this lovely black dog had not come to its rescue. Seeing the baby deer drowning, the dog took the risk of swimming to the other end where the deer was hanging with its life in the balance. The rescue mission was successful as the dog brought the young deer into the arms of those who would keep it safe and whole again.
Cheers for watching and good on you, mate. Now if you want to be a cool cobber, give this next video a burl.